Good morning, Firewood people. Today is the last day, hopefully, that I will be hauling the wood from the farm where I bought the 14 full cords. I think I've got 2 trailer loads full left, maybe a little more, but I hope it's just 2 because I want it to be done, because today is a beautiful day and I'd like to spend some time not working. It's about, I don't know, 7:30 or so, getting a little late start today. Yesterday I got some wood delivered again. I got this pile of oak here delivered, and I also got a bunch of cherry back here. I'll show you. I got delivered, and hopefully I can get some more cherry. I really like that. I think it'll cut easy, it'll dry good, it'll sell well. So yeah, here's the pile of cherry. Nice size stuff too, not too big, not too small. It'll cut nice. So anyway, that's some of the cherry. And they put just a few chunks over here because the way he was backed in here. Kind of an odd spot because you really couldn't put it anywhere else because I got my chunks there that I cut all of the cookies and things. But I want to end up stacking it like right in here, so I'll probably shovel this out, put some pallets down, and then I'll start cutting that right there, and then it'll get stacked right there. And then this, as I cut it, I'll just throw it over to this side, over to the right here, and then I'll chuck it off that way, because I want to be able to keep this open, because I do drive through here occasionally once the snow's gone. So there's the cherry, and this is all the hickory back over here. So we are gonna hit the road again and go get some more wood. Now I'll walk over here and I can show you the piles so far of the maple that I've been getting. It's like 90% maple. There's a little bit of other stuff in there too. There's a little bit of cherry, a little bit of box elder. I saw some buckthorn in there. But here are the piles. So this one and this one is 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so there's 8 piles. I've been going 4 days. So this is all the maple. Pretty big chunks. I got some of these I'm gonna split down a little bit more. But yeah. So I'm trying to keep this open so I can drive through here. So my next pile, I think I'm gonna end up dumping like right up in here. Or actually, maybe I'll dump it back in that corner, because then what I want to do is keep this open, so then I'll just throw it up on top of there. Because I've got some tarps sitting there I just bought, and what I want to do is kind of consolidate it all into one big pile. So I'll throw these into, I'll migrate some of this down. I'll just chuck it over and throw it into a bigger pile and put a big tarp over. So we're supposed to get snow again in 2 days, I guess. So that's the other reason I want to be done with hauling wood today, is because in 2 days we're supposed to get 4 inches of snow, and then the day after that we're supposed to get another 4 inches. They said it's going to be like a 2-day storm thing supposedly. So I'd like to get done with it so I don't have to worry about dumping it on top of snow. I'd like to get it all in one big pile and then cover it in tarps, because after that it's going to start warming up a little bit more, and hopefully the snow will be melting down and I won't have to worry about it, and then I can get it kind of all in one spot and start selling it. So here we go, on the road again. Well, we're here again, and it's time to start chucking wood. So yeah, we got this all cleaned out on this side. We got 1 full row gone over here and 2 partial rows gone. So all that's left is 1 full row and 2 partial rows. And I'm hoping that I can just be done with 2 loads and not come back again. I might not have a full load for a 3rd one, so I might just say that's it. So we'll see what happens. So it's time to start moving wood. about halfway done with, well, a little more than halfway done with this load, and started show you some of the goodies here. In this pile specifically, there must have been hundreds of raccoons living. He told me there was lots of them because they said they would come in here and they would run. But look at the piles of crap up here. It's all raccoon poop. And it's all raccoon poop all through here. I mean, it's everywhere. It's all on the edges. Luckily, it's all dry and it just falls off. And look at the floor here. This is all raccoon poop. All of this is raccoon poop. I mean, it's literally like 2-3 inches deep. It's all raccoon poop. All of this. Look at the piles. So I've been trying not to breathe in the dust. Luckily, there's kind of a breeze through here. It's kind of taking it out. So when the pile comes crashing down, I always kind of back off. And what I've been trying to do is turn the top pieces and throw them off, let them hit the ground so they pound, and then the raccoon poop kind of falls off. But yeah, hopefully I don't develop any lung disease from raccoon poopitis or something. You know, it could happen. So back to the grind here of moving wood. Isn't that special? I try to do it in bunches and let the dust clear out. Probably gonna die before I even get out of here. So that's fun. So yeah, that's what's left. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit it in just these 2 loads. So I might have to come back and get a 3rd load. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we're gonna go back to stacking here. Just like playing Jenga. Well, that's it. It is full. And I'm pretty sure I can get the rest of it in 1 load. So here's this load. So this is load number 9. And then I got 1 more to go. This is what's left. Right here. All the way through to here. So to me that looks like about 1 load. And if I can get a few of the smaller chunks like these little ones I've been throwing out like these here. If I can get some of those stacked in there at the end, that would be fine. But 1 more load and that's it. So that'll be 10 loads. So 40 face cords. That's pretty much what I got. So I'm gonna hop in the truck and head on down the road. I gotta clean all the raccoon poop off my boots because it's just caked on because it's starting to melt now. And so I gotta clean all this poop off my feet. It's gonna start to stink in the truck if it's all wet, caked on with the heat blowing. So anyway, there's the barn. So we're gonna hop in and head on down the road and go dump this load and then come back for another load. Absolutely beautiful day. It is, what does it say right now? 43 degrees. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. So, there we go. When I'm pulling the loads, I got my fuel economy. I kind of reset everything, and you can see 12.2. That's what I've been getting. Around 12 when I pull a load like this, going back and forth. So, anyway, here's the other barn we put in. I just backed up for the 10th time to fill a load of wood. This is the last load. I'm pretty sure with what I'm going to get out of the rest of this is going to fill the trailer, and then that's going to be it. And if it doesn't fill it, I'm not coming back because there's not that much left. So here's what's left, all this along here, all the way to here. And then there might be a few pieces in here and stuff I can pick up, but that's pretty much it. So that's going to be the last load. I'm glad to be done with this. This is my 5th day of chucking wood, but I figure I got about 40 face cords. I paid a grand total of $1,200, and I'm going to be able to sell it for right around $4,000. And some of the stuff I am going to have to split down to some bigger chunks, but not too much. And what I'm going to be able to do is pretty much just load it, deliver it, and dump it. So anyway, I should do okay on this job. So here we go. It's loading time again. It is finished. I just got done with my 10th load here. As you can see, it is low, dead. And I was just about finishing. The guy that owns the place here came out and wanted to see how it was going. Saw that I wasn't gonna be able to get all of it. There's still some of this left. There's some chunks here, pieces there. And so he said he was talking to his wife, and she said, you know, the private stash that we have, we're never going to use it all. And because they don't even have a fireplace, they just have a fire pit. And so he says, why don't you come back and get another load or two? And this is his private stash here. So I can come back and get as much of this as I can load, as much as I want tomorrow. So I'll do that in the morning. There's a bunch of ash in here. It looks like ash and more maple. Probably, it's probably a little more than one load, but I think I'm just going to get one more load and call it quits. Because I don't think there'll be a another load beyond that. So I think that's going to be it. So I'll come back, get one more load, so that'll be 11 loads. And I was thinking about how much I have in these loads and calculated out. I'm going to end up spending $13.75 is what I'm going to end up paying, and about $200 worth of gas. So say 14, I think about 1,600 bucks. 1,600, and just because of how much I have in here, what I know I've got. And as far as face cords, I'm going to end up with somewhere in the neighborhood of 46, 48 face cords. That's $4,800. So that's what I'm going to make on the deal. So, but it was a week's worth of work. But it's pretty good week's wages. Now I got to sell it all, but it'll sell real easily. This stuff will sell fast. I got a lot of people that are interested in anything that's not pine, which is any kind of a hardwood, mixed hardwood, oak, cherry maple, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is kind of in the wide open out here. So I'm gonna head on down the road, and I think when I get back, I'll do a little bit of video of me unloading this, because what I'm gonna do is back up to the piles and throw this off into the piles, because the ground is just all muddy and wet now. I don't want to just dump this on the bare ground, so I think what I'm gonna do is throw it off on top of the piles, and I'll throw a tarp over it tomorrow, because it's supposed to snow on Tuesday. So see. Well, I think the day is done. I just dumped the last load of stuff here. This was the 10th load, and tomorrow I'll go get the 11th and last load. And I don't know, it's about 6 o'clock now, so I'm gonna try to go early in the morning, because I think it'll freeze tonight, and the ground will firm up a little bit, because the first load I did today, I backed down into my hole here. This is a area that slopes downhill to where I was keeping all the maple that I got from this load that the piles that I bought. These 10 loads. I'm gonna get 11th load tomorrow, and you can hear it's just soupy mud right here, and I didn't want to back down in here with the trailer and have it get all tore up. So what I did is I backed in with my first load, and I just threw it off the edge into this pile here, and I've been migrating this stuff down to the pile because I want to get this opened up and get a big tarp on all of this here. So that's my plan, is to get it tarped so that it's not getting buried in snow. We're supposed to get like 4 to 8 inches, I guess, the next couple days. So yeah, it's pretty soupy here. So I'm going to get that moved down, and then I'm going to move this pile yet tonight, throw it into that big pile there, and then all this will be out of the way. And then tomorrow I'm going to dump the 11th load over there where I just came from, and that's where that load will go. So that'll be tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me work again. And please poke the buttons, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you tomorrow. Same wood time, same wood channel. Adios, amigos.